Imagine creating a trillion-dollar company, getting fired from it, and then coming back to save it. Steve Jobs didn't just build Apple, he built a legacy. And hidden in his journey are powerful financial lessons that can change your life. So, let's break down 10 money secrets from Steve Jobs that will make you richer and wiser. Focus on value, not price. When Steve Jobs launched the first iPhone in 2007, it cost a whopping $499. People thought, who would pay that much for a phone? But Steve didn't care. He focused on value, not price. Fast forward to today, and people happily pay over $1,000 for an iPhone. The lesson? Don't compete on price, compete on value. Whether it's your career, business, or investments, always ask, how can I offer something so good that people can't ignore it? That's how wealth is built. Invest in yourself. Steve was a college dropout, but he never stopped learning. He randomly took a calligraphy class, which seemed useless at the time. Years later, that knowledge helped him design the Mac's beautiful fonts, setting Apple apart from every other computer. The takeaway? Invest in yourself. Read, learn new skills, attend workshops, because the knowledge you gain today could make you millions tomorrow. Keep it simple. One of the biggest reasons Apple became so successful is because Steve believed in keeping things simple. The first iPod? Just one scroll wheel and a screen. The iPhone? One button. He knew that simplicity sells. And the same applies to money. Keep your finances simple. Don't overcomplicate investments, don't chase 100 different income streams. Master a few things and do them well. Learn from failure. In 1985, Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he started. Most people would have given up, but Steve took it as an opportunity. He founded Pixar, which became a billion-dollar company, and created Next, which Apple later acquired, bringing him back as CEO. The lesson? Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of success. If you lose money in a bad investment, if your business idea flops, learn from it, pivot, and come back stronger. Take big bets. Steve wasn't afraid to take big bets. When he returned to Apple in 1997, the company was on the verge of bankruptcy. What did he do? He scrapped 70% of Apple's products and focused only on a few. Everyone thought he was crazy, but that decision saved Apple and made it the most valuable company in the world. The financial lesson here? Don't spread yourself too thin. Focus your time, energy, and money on things that have the highest potential. Own your assets. Steve believed in owning the ecosystem. Apple doesn't just sell iPhones, it sells Macs, iPads, software, services. They control everything. This is why they make insane profits. The takeaway? Own your assets. Instead of just working a job, build something that you control, a business, real estate, stocks, things that pay you, not just your boss. Avoid following trends. Here's something Steve never did: follow trends. When companies were making tiny, complicated MP3 players, Steve gave the world the iPod. While phone companies focused on keyboards, Steve introduced a touch screen. Trends come and go, but wealth is built by creating, not copying. Invest in ideas before they become trends, and think differently. Live below your means. Despite being worth billions, Steve didn't live a flashy lifestyle. No gold chains, no exotic cars, no private jets, just a black turtleneck and jeans. He understood that real wealth isn't about looking rich, it's about being financially free. Don't waste money trying to impress others. Invest in things that grow your wealth, not things that just show it off. Play the long game. Perhaps the most powerful lesson? Steve always played the long game. Apple didn't become a trillion-dollar company overnight. It took decades of vision, patience, and consistent effort. Whether it's building wealth, a business, or a career, understand that success takes time. The sooner you start, the bigger the rewards will be. Steve Jobs didn't just make great products, he left behind principles that can make you rich. Focus on value, invest in yourself, keep things simple, learn from failure, take big bets, own your assets, avoid trends, live below your means, and play the long game. Apply these lessons, and who knows? You might just build the next Apple of your industry. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what's your biggest takeaway from Steve Jobs' financial mindset.